What is up guys, welcome back to another video, and today Jordan's here with me because the restrictions have somewhat lifted here in Victoria and we are freaking stoked about it, just as the weather's getting good as well. So we're going to have a killer summer and we're going to take you guys along for the ride. It's going to be awesome. Today's final assembly day for the 280Zx, which I'm pumped about because this thing's been sitting here. I've been just doing a bunch of stuff, but really I've been spending hours and hours and hours and hours wet sanding and polishing it, and just kind of teaching myself how to do it, and it's starting to look real nice. Obviously there's a whole lot of crap all over it at the moment because it's what happens when you polish stuff, but today we're doing final assembly, which is mad. So just literally all of the little things that you don't really think about to get the car just perfect and feeling good when you're driving. Little things like adding door rubbers so that the car's like fully sealed when you're driving instead of having all the airflow through the car, and putting the passenger seat in, which is something that you should never forget because your passengers need somewhere to sit. And putting the windscreen wipers back on, putting all the plastics back on. I have new fuel pump to put in it. I have new fuel line, fuel filter, because that stuff's pretty perished and making me real nervous when I'm driving it because it's super old and I didn't replace it. I'm changing the springs over for a lower spring rate spring because the front was a little bit too stiff for my liking, even with the shocks turned right down, so just replacing those. The wheels are off at the moment getting balanced because it was a little shaky in the front. Just all the little things to make this car feel absolutely perfect. So let's get it done. I'm pumped. Jordan's real pumped. You can't see it because he's too far away right now, but he's had a haircut and he's just feeling good. Oh my god. Stop. Those luscious locks. Stop. Get out. So yeah, first things first, I'm just going to replace the spring quickly, and then we're going to get on to just doing the last of the wet sanding on the bonnet, which is real scary, but YOLO. Please ignore the bird's nest in here. This is another project that we're going to tackle at a later date, and there might be a little snail that goes here, or I might keep it NA. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Would you rather this an NA with a big cam, a really nice exhaust, or would you like to see a turbo on this thing? I know what you guys are going to say. Everyone just loves turbos, but turbo everything. So yeah, let's get it done. Starting with this. Phew. Sanding a freshly painted car, very scary. So all these little dots, just focus on them and then get them out.
No, it's only scary when you don't know what you're doing.
Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing.
So yeah, it's scary.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Making room for the bonnet. For some reason the bonnet used to hit the front of the bumper, so we're just taking a little bit out of it. You won't even see it when the bumper's on, but it just means that we're not going to chip the front of the bonnet every time we open it on the bumper. So just making wee adjustments because this car's a nugget, but it's a pretty nugget. It started raining and Jordan's going to go shut his windows. Run first! So we've got our wheels back, they're all balanced up, and it was a good thing that we sent them off because one of them apparently really needed some balancing, the wear weights on them, because it was a little bit out, so that's what the wiggling was on the front end that I was feeling. So we'll chuck those back on. I've finished buffing, well I haven't finished actually, I've done the first pass of buffing our bonnet after wet sanding, and as you can see, wow, she nice. Which is good. So we're gonna go ahead and start throwing everything back together now. Jordan cut the bumper for me. It looks all good. So yeah, we'll chuck everything back together, and then I'll keep doing my Buffy thing, and then we'll give her last big wash, which is funny because it's raining outside, to get all the crap from the polishing off. And it should be rad. I don't know, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna stack it so it's like it's half the ground.
It's already that half the ground underneath, because the sills on these freaking stupid old cars, or the rails, ride super low, which is cool, but not really. Sweet, I didn't bring a car here today, so I actually have to drive this home. That's why I got dropped off here on purpose, so that I will be driven to drive this home, get it finished. That's how you get things done, you make it happen on purpose. I don't know. All right, sweet, let's chuck stuff together. I've had enough. You! All right, she's back on the ground and looking fantastic, which I'm stoked about. So we're gonna start chucking all the plastics back on and finishing the last of the polishing and all that jazz. I cannot wait to drive this thing home. What do you think? You happy?
Yeah,
it's your opinion that matters, not mine.
I like it.
So, damn, those wheels are cool. Alrighty, it's time to get this thing up on the hoist. Nearly there, guys. We're just gonna chuck the new fuel pump in it. I didn't film, but we put new fuel filter and fuel lines in it. The fuel that's in it's a bit mucky as well, so that's something we're gonna have to sort out. Man, this thing is a bird's nest in here. But yep, the lines are in. Look at that, looks new, and everything else looks old and crusty, apart from the yellow radiator, but mad. So now we're gonna put the new fuel pump in it, which is a Walbro, and just make sure that all of the corners of the car are the same height. And then we're gonna take it outside and wash it, because that's gonna get all the crap off it. And just make sure that it is exactly as we need it to be. Put the fender mirrors on, and we're good to take it home. Yeah. How good's that? It's been an adventure. I just took Jordan for a quick smash in the E36. How was it?
Yeah. Show them the lines.
Oh, there's lines, eh?
This close to the gutter.
I do not know what you're talking about. I have no idea. That's Jordan's R33, RB25 DET. It looks like it went inside the gutter. Let's have a look. Wow! I don't know if you guys can see on, oh, you can see on camera for sure. Someone, I don't know who, we're in Mexico right now, by the way, drifted this corner. And it like disappears into the gutter. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that was mad. I love it. Boom, she's up on the hoist. Jordan's installing the cameras, the mirrors. The cameras? What am I doing? I've literally lost the plot today. Yeah, nice. Looks good, man. Don't muck this up, yeah? Yeah, amazing. Hey, look, there's me. What's up, guys? What an idiot. All done?
Yeah.
Love that. Awesome. Mirrors are on. I did the other one. We shared it. We shared the job because it was a hard job.
Yeah.
And now we'll get it up in the air. We're going to put this brand new, genuine Bosch fuel pump in the car. It's a 070 fuel pump. It's the same as what the VL turbos use. Because currently there's like an eBay unit in it, I think at the moment, maybe. And it's kind of stuffed because I think the fuel in it, even though it's had a couple of tanks of fuel, is quite old. So we're going to do it. Get it, boy. Hit that button. Awesome. This is the random fuel pump that's in at the moment. So we're going to change it over. This thing is freaking manky under here, so don't judge me. That's like the next part that I have to do. RIP chassis rails. She's been a bit low, so we're gonna have to work through that. I'm just gonna take this to Damon's shop and let him work his magic. And he's gonna weld in some new metal and do a couple of different things. So she'll be right. How interesting and fun is this? A fuel pump. install. It's not really that interesting, I'm sorry guys. But the overall build is interesting, so you know, this is literally just a line to the fuel tank, so. Oh, fuck. Oh, it's going down. Oh. Oh, that's gross. Fuel pump is installed. Look at that. Nice. Good to go. Cars are such hard work. Come on down, General bloody Good Times. That's your new name. General Good Times. It looks like it's going in slow motion, but this is just normal. Oh, is this Jackception? Nice. Back her out, chuck the passenger seat in. Love this though, looks so good. Man, it looks crazy, huh? Put the passenger seat in, take it around the back, give it that mad clean, and then I'll drive it home. Actually, we should probably make sure the fuel pump works. That's a fantastic idea. So quiet. Yes, happy. And just like that, we are pretty much finished. Last thing we have to do is wash the car and drive it home. So let's wash it. And just like that, the 280Zx is basically finished, bar a few tiny little things, but essentially it's good to drive home. So that's freaking amazing. Shout out to Jordan for all his help today. Of course, we need to cruise home, so I may as well take you guys with us and get some rolling shots of this beautiful, beautiful car while we're at it. So yeah, let's get it done. It's a beautiful evening to go for a drive, that's for sure. You. Mine doesn't do that. That was awesome. Damn, this thing is low. It's like squatting to get out of it. Well, there you have it. This thing frickin' drove absolutely perfectly. It's like night and day driving it now to when it was before. The thing just feels super tight. The new carpet, the underlay for the carpet, and everything just completely changed the way the thing feels. Plus it's just completely buttoned up now, so instead of feeling like an old rattly car, it now feels like a kind of a newer, super together car. I mean, it's never going to be perfect, but it's so much better. And look at that paint. It's just ridiculous. Glassy as hell. You know, I'm not gonna lie, there are little imperfections here and there because it's a home job, but for what it is, it's freaking awesome. And I am 11 out of 10 over the moon stoked with this thing. So I just can't wait to drive it this summer. So good. And that's it for the Datsun build, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Although, in saying that, it's not the end of the build, because now we have to tackle the engine bay, and then I've got to do some stuff under it as well. So you guys will keep seeing the Datsun within the content, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next up, of course, we're carrying on with the RX 36 Ute, doing a couple more things to that. Track days have been announced and are confirmed, which means we'll be drifting that thing next month. So I'm super pumped about that. Thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel as per usual. Get excited for the E36 giveaway that we will be doing with all the new merch that we'll be dropping. Very excited for that also. A lot of partners have come on board with bits and pieces for that build, so keep your eye out, it's gonna be sick. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, guys. Follow me on Instagram @itsmikeblack if you want to see any behind the scenes stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.